everyone, this is Veena Rajee and welcome back to my channel. This channel is dedicated to healing childhood trauma, attachment style, as well as narcissistic abuse. I am someone who has done the healing work on my own over the last couple of years and decided to share my best practices with those of you who would find this useful. Now, today we are going to talk about the 5 principles of effective communication and how this can change your life and bring closer and more meaningful relationships into your life. So let's take a look at this. Now, one of the strongest form of effective communication is to wear your heart on your sleeves. You are required to be completely honest, transparent, genuine about your feelings. Be brave, but also be compassionate and polite. Now, many may argue that being honest can sometimes backfire and people may get scared and run away. Well, I mean, that's the whole point. Why do you want someone that is not right for you or someone that's not good for you? If being truthful and being your authentic self is going to weed out the wrong people, then you're winning. Next rule to establish an effective communication is to get specific. Be specific when you're communicating with someone. Get clear with what is it that you want. Now, if you're talking to your partner, be clear, be specific, because the other person may not necessarily understand, or they may not have the capacity to completely attune to what is it that you need. So for example, if, let's say, leaving your messages on read is something that makes you feel uncomfortable, be specific and tell them and say that leaving me on read makes me feel ignored, and that triggers my childhood wounds. So you are being specific. Now, if they cannot meet you there, that's your answer. Effective communication requires you to focus on your own needs first. Remember, focusing on someone else's needs is equal to self-abandonment. When you focus on your own needs, you learn how to express your needs, ask for your needs to be met by whoever that person is, and do so in a respectful manner, taking their needs and wants into consideration as well. And understand this, that your needs are never too much for the right person. Expressing your needs is only going to push away someone who cannot meet your needs. And this is an integral part for those of you who are currently on your healing journey. Make sure that you prioritize and get clear with what your needs are. Next, we have do not blame. Now, this is very difficult to do because a lot of times when we get into a conflict, we want to get our point across, and sometimes it can be done in a way by making the other person feel attacked, inadequate, selfish, or incompetent. And naturally, when that happens, the other person is going to be triggered to become more defensive because they feel attacked and being criticized, which is not a very nice feeling. So when you are trying to address a concern, make sure that you are doing so from a place of calm. Make sure you have regulated your own emotions, and try to use statements like I instead of you, so that way you're taking the blame away and you're just telling them how it makes you feel instead of pointing it to them. Last but not least, in order for you to practice effective communication, learn how to be assertive and non-apologetic in your communication. You don't always need to apologize for asking for your needs to be met. We all have needs, and it's just part of being humans. We all want our needs to be met, and that's what's going to make us happy. So don't be afraid. Be authentically you, be truthful, get clear, and do not be afraid that expressing your needs is going to be seen as needy. Now, this is especially difficult if you have anxious attachment. So learn how not to apologize. Own it, but make sure that your delivery is done in a compassionate, understanding, and kind manner. That's very important. So these are the 5 effective steps for communication, and this is only get you closer to meeting your needs and having people understand where you're coming from in a healthier way. Now, understand this, that you can do your part, you can be an excellent communicator, but if the other person does not have the capacity to reciprocate despite your best efforts to communicate your needs in the healthiest way possible, understand that that is not on you, that is on the other person. So acknowledge that you have done the best that you can, you have learned effective communication skills, and trust me, this is going to be one of the most important qualities that you can have, and this will get you far. So if you like this video, please leave a thumbs up and subscribe if you would like to see more content. Thank you, and I'll see you in my next video.